Hi, Teresa. I really liked your presentation. It was really cool to see all of the similarities between our research because we both focused on token economy and incentives, so that was really cool. First, things that I noticed in your research was how token economies work best for students ages 6 and above. They need to be explained really well. They can reduce disruptive and challenging behavior, and they can be great motivators and establish new behavior. This was, again, really similar to my research about using token economy to manage behavior in the classroom, but I did mine with an individual student, not a small group. I also noticed in your research that incentives are more general. They should be proactive. They are everywhere and widely used. They inspire achievement, and it gives students clear feedback. Questions that I have about your summary of research is if token economy is best with individuals in small groups rather than whole class. In my research, I found that incentives do work well for whole groups, but if the student is trying to manage more than one incentive system, like with a few individuals and the whole class, then it can get a little crazy. But I can see how using an incentive system for your small group that is already being used for the whole class would work well, which you did, and I really liked. So I like what you have done to address the problem. I specifically like how you used something that was already understood, the ZAP system, instead of trying to introduce an entirely new system at the end of the year. I would like to know more about your ZAP system and how your class was already using the system, and then how you modified it to work for your small group. So based on my own experience and my research project, I found that token economy also resulted in having more respect for the teacher, the student paying more attention in class, the student interrupting less, and there being less wasted time. I thought it was really cool how we had those similar outcomes in our research. I also thought it was really cool how your students had more time for fun activities, which I definitely experienced during my research. Instead of my student getting sent to timeout like every hour almost, token economy motivated him to pay attention in class. This benefited him and the whole class because if the class was working quietly, the teacher would decide to do brain break videos, which the class really liked doing. So in conclusion, what I liked best about your presentation is how you talked about what you really wanted to see for your group before researching, and then you found a system through your research that would meet those goals that you were looking for. I also like how you considered using different incentive systems like Class Dojo or behavior charts if you had more time, because I think you could definitely make those changes in your classroom and if you had more time. Overall, you did a really good job, and I thought it was really cool how we had a lot of similarities in our research. So, yeah, good job.